In the chaos of our lives, teeming with the endless hum of social comparisons and the unyielding chase for external validations, ancient Stoic wisdom softly advises, focus on yourself. It beckons us to return to our own shores, to the inner sanctuary where our true strength resides, undisturbed by the stormy seas of societal expectations and fleeting trends. This wisdom, deeply embedded in Stoicism, teaches us the art of grounding ourselves in the virtues of self-awareness, self-discipline, and personal growth, reminding us that the only realm truly within our control is our own mind and actions. Picture navigating the vast ocean of life with the resolute spirit of a Stoic. It's not about adopting a facade of indifference or retreating from the world. Instead, it's about understanding where our true influence lies. The Stoics, with their profound insights into human nature and the workings of the universe, recognize that genuine contentment and success are not found in the external noise but in the inner silence. They believed in focusing on oneself, not as a form of self-absorption, but as the pathway to a good and meaningful life, irrespective of external circumstances. This Stoic grounding, when applied to our studies and personal pursuits, becomes a powerful tool. It encourages us to turn inward, to scrutinize our motives, desires, and actions. Are we chasing grades, accolades, and recognition for their own sake, or are we genuinely engaged in the process of learning, growing, and becoming better versions of ourselves? Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the journey itself, to find joy in the act of learning, and to embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with images of perfection and success, where every achievement seems to be measured against the yardstick of social media of likes and followers, the Stoic practice of focusing on oneself becomes a form of rebellion. It's a declaration that we're not swayed by the transient tides of popularity or societal approval, but are rooted in our own values, goals, and the pursuit of wisdom. As we embark on this journey of self-focus, let us adopt the Stoic mindset. Let us remind ourselves that while we may not control the events that unfold around us, we do control how we perceive them, react to them, and let them shape our lives. It's in this inner stronghold, fortified by self-awareness and self-discipline, that we discover our true potential and the path to genuine success and happiness. And as always, showing your support is easy and free. Just hit the subscribe button if you appreciate our content. Let's continue our exploration of Stoicism together. Understand the importance of focusing on yourself. Stoicism, an ancient school of thought, posits a profound yet straightforward premise. Our power lies within our ability to govern our internal states rather than being swayed by external circumstances. This philosophy provides a sturdy anchor in the tumultuous sea of life, especially when we're navigating the realms of academic pursuits and personal development. Let's delve deeper into this concept. In the garden of your life, where you're both the gardener and the harvest, Stoicism teaches us to focus on nurturing our plot of land. Each of us is given a plot, our mind, our capabilities, our potential, and it's up to us to tend to it. The external world, with its whirlwind of distractions, opinions, and noise, often pulls us away from this essential task. We find ourselves overwatering some flowers while neglecting others, or perhaps focusing too much on the weeds. Stoicism reminds us that the health of our garden, our well-being, depends on how we allocate our resources, our time, attention, and energy. Understanding the importance of focusing on oneself goes beyond mere self-care. It's about recognizing the integral role of self-awareness and self-discipline in achieving a balanced, fulfilling life. When we pour our energy into what truly matters, nurturing the aspects of our lives that align with our deepest values and aspirations, we cultivate a garden that thrives in all seasons. This doesn't mean shutting out the world. Rather, it involves making discerning choices about where our attention goes, ensuring we're not depleting our resources on endeavors that don't serve our growth or happiness. In the context of studying and personal success, applying Stoic principles means prioritizing our intellectual and emotional growth over external accolades. It's about embracing the process of learning with curiosity and vigor, facing challenges with resilience, and viewing setbacks not as failures but as stepping stones to greater understanding and strength. This mindset transforms the way we approach our studies and goals, shifting the focus from achieving for the sake of external validation to learning and growing for our own sake. The Stoic practice of focusing on oneself is also a practice of freedom. It liberates us from the tyranny of external expectations and the fear of judgment, allowing us to pursue our authentic paths with courage and integrity. By cultivating an inner citadel of calm, reasoned thought, and purposeful action, we not only enhance our own lives, but also become beacons of stability and wisdom in a volatile world. Practical strategies to focus on yourself. The Stoic principles of understanding what is within our control and letting go of what is inform the foundation of practical strategies to cultivate a life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. These strategies are not merely theoretical, they are actionable paths that lead us to harness our inner strength and navigate the world with equanimity and focus. First and foremost, the Stoics teach us the virtue of self-awareness, the keen insight into our thoughts, emotions, and actions. It's about taking a moment to pause and reflect, to look inward and ask ourselves, what truly matters to me? What are my values? And how do my actions align with them? This introspective practice is not a one-time task, but a continual process of recalibration, ensuring that we're not drifting aimlessly, but steering our ship with intent and purpose. In the realm of studying and personal development, this means setting goals that resonate with our deepest aspirations and pursuing them with diligence and perseverance, all the while remaining adaptable to the tides of change. Building a strong relationship with oneself is akin to fortifying a fortress within, where our sense of self and our values are safeguarded against the onslaught of external pressures and expectations. It involves cultivating habits and routines that nurture our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, whether it's setting aside time for meditation, engaging in physical exercise, or dedicating moments to hobbies and passions that light up our spirit. These practices are the stones that build the foundation of our inner citadel. The Stoic practice of journaling is another powerful tool in our arsenal. By putting pen to paper, we externalize our thoughts and reflections, providing a mirror to our inner world. This exercise not only clarifies our thoughts, but also helps in unburdening the mind, allowing us to confront our fears, celebrate our victories, and articulate our aspirations. It's a dialogue with oneself where the noise of the world fades into the background, leaving us with the clarity and tranquility of our own voice. In the pursuit of focusing on ourselves, we're also reminded to practice self-compassion. The path to personal growth is strewn with challenges and setbacks, and it's here that the Stoic counsel of kindness towards oneself becomes indispensable. We're encouraged to treat ourselves with the same understanding and forgiveness that we would offer a dear friend, recognizing that perfection is an illusion and that every step, no matter how faltering, is a step forward. Spending time on activities we love, the Stoics assert, is not merely a leisurely pursuit but a vital component of living a balanced and meaningful life. Whether it's immersing ourselves in art, literature, music, or nature, these activities replenish our soul, spark our creativity, and remind us of the beauty and richness of life beyond the confines of our obligations and duties. Overcome comparisons and external distractions. In the quest to focus on oneself, one of the most formidable challenges we face is the allure of comparison and the distraction of external validations. The Stoic philosophy, with its deep roots in self-awareness and control over one's own perceptions, offers a robust framework for navigating these turbulent waters. Stoicism teaches us that the only true possession we have control over is our internal state, our responses, our judgments, and our values. This understanding is a beacon that guides us through the fog of societal pressures and comparisons. Comparing ourselves to others is a trap that's as old as humanity itself, yet it's exacerbated in our modern era by the ubiquity of social media and the relentless showcase of achievements and perceived perfection. Stoicism admonishes us to withdraw our attention from the externals, the success of others, the accolades they receive, the material possessions they flaunt, and to redirect it inward. It encourages us to ask, what is within my power, and how can I cultivate contentment and virtue from within? This is not to say that we should live in isolation or disdain the success of others, but rather that we should recognize the futility of measuring our worth by external standards that are beyond our control. The practice of overcoming comparisons begins with the cultivation of gratitude for what we have and who we are. By focusing on our own journey, acknowledging our own achievements, however small they may seem, and cherishing our unique path, we begin to shed the weight of comparison.